earlier I was talking about um earlier I was talking about the stars, the influences and things like that, right? You know, I was talking about that. Like, I ain't gonna lie though. You know what? Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation about something. Because somebody was just saying some certain shit that I think they were trying to direct it at me. Of course they were. And it's so weird. Hold on. Let me put some Vaseline on my lips. I ain't with the ashy lip shit. Even though my lips ain't ashy, look at them. They ain't really ashy, but at the same time, I need them to be a little glossier. Not glossier, but moist. But yeah, though, earlier, a few minutes ago, I was just on live, and some nigga just kept commenting gay, 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 gay. It's crazy. It's like, hey, y'all want niggas to be gay? Ain't nothing wrong with being gay, brother. Ain't nothing wrong with being gay, brother. I promise it ain't. If you wanted to be there, if you that, that's what you is. To be honest, no, I'm not gay. I don't have nothing against nobody who gay, dude. I've been around plenty of people who gay. You know, that's disrespectful too, though. That's disrespectful to the people who I love. So I don't like that. You know, that's why I had to ask somebody, nigga, is you a man or a woman? And is you gay? You want me to fuck you in your ass? You want to suck my dick or something? Listen, man, I ain't that freaky. You probably got a lot of money though. Like, you ain't trying to spend no money, is you? You want me to be a prostitute? Nah, I ain't on none of that. Sorry. Okay. I feel like if you that freaky, you're gonna find somebody who's gonna be just as freaky as you. Okay. So you don't got to do all that. And look, since I'm coming like this, and since I'm saying this shit, that's how you know. That's how you know that you heard me. Like, that's how you know that I don't got nothing against you. Like, if you coming like that, if you hold on, what they say? I thought you got off. Nah, I just got back on though, because look, I thought my sister said some. My people said something about hitting the weed, but they hit it already, and it was weird because she just, I don't know. It's like they hit it already, right? Yo, hey, what up? Okay, oh, okay. Nah, for real though, Queen's Life. Hold on, what? Queen's Life. Nah, I don't like how that sounds. I feel like I know who you is, but guess what though? We ain't gonna do no tripping, baby. Now look, uh, they had said that they was about to hit the weed and shit. And I don't want to talk about no drugs or nothing like that on here because I don't want to promote none of that. Let's just say they was about to do something and they said, hey, come on. And it's like they did it already. So I just went to go holler at them and I was like, what's up? What's going on? So yeah, I want to get back into this LGBTQI type of, because look, y'all gotta start respecting people now, though. I know. Look, I'm not gay. At the same time, it's people who are gay, and it's people who I that are gay who I love. These like it's like family. Like this family from my past. This could be family. I mean, I'm not about to put my family business out here on the internet. I'm not about to do that. It's just like y'all gotta be more smarter and more respectful, man. Come on, especially if you live like that. Like, come on, would you like if somebody played with you like that? I never played with you like that. It can be a homeboy, and me and everybody will know this nigga gay. Excuse my language. It's okay. That's our homeboy. I ain't about to, I ain't about to, I'm not about to look at Shouty like that, man. That's our homeboy. You can do what you want to do. You know, I know we came up in church and shit like that. We came up as Christians. Excuse my language, YouTube. We came up as Christians, right? At the same time, I'm into all types of things. So that's probably why you thinking that about me, or that's probably why somebody was thinking that about me. It's like, listen, I wasn't trying to be funny, but that's why I said, I'm something else though. But nah, no, I don't got nothing against the LGBTQI community, and I'm not, and even if I said some wild shit about them, like if it was somebody who was on that type of stuff and they try to play me, I wouldn't even I wouldn't even say nothing like that about him. I'd probably say something else. I'd be like, man, bitch, you ugly. I'd be like, bitch, fuck you, blah 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 blah, all that shit. I wouldn't say they gay. It's like that's how they is. That's their nature. They probably would. They probably, I ain't on none of that, y'all. And then at the same time, I'm so happy that I ain't about to get canceled by nobody, nigga. I go to a gay club and do a little rap concert. It's gonna have bad bitches in there. And I bet some of them bitches gonna be gay, but I bet I smash some of them bitches though. Oh, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me, baby. Yeah, yeah. I smashed a dyke before too. To be honest, on Jesus Christ. Sorry, God, I ain't mean to say your name like that. On Jesus Christ, I smashed a dyke before. I smashed a dyke in the motherfucking storage room. For real. A motherfucker graduated from high school. And I was like, hey, what's going on, girl? All that other shit like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. She was like, oh, nothing, nothing, nothing. I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Somebody had said, I don't know what I said, though. Because, I always been a little finesser. And I always been so sweet. They love me. And I was just like, what you got going on? And all this. She was like, I don't know. But I don't know how I led up to it. But, we ended up in the little storage room in the apartment in Natchitoches, BHP, Natchitoches, Louisiana. I promise on everything. I was smashing that shit though. She was talking, keep going, keep going. She liked it, that shit. I ain't gonna even lie. And sorry, YouTube, I ain't trying to be on nothing that's explicit, and I will tone it down a little bit. She's talking, keep going, keep going. Man, damn. I ain't gonna lie. Next time I seen that girl, she was trying to act like she didn't know who I was. Because when you make them fall in love like that, they'll never forget about none of that. They'll never forget about none of that. And I ain't gonna even lie. I think I was trying to see what's up with her, but not really though, because I was probably I was probably trying to sell drugs or some shit like that. When I was a little younger. This like 2012, 2013 or some shit like that. But yeah, though, I caught a little cute little chick. She was a twin too, though. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like her other twin though. Now I ain't saying I don't like her other twin. It's just like I actually liked her other twin. I was trying to fuck with her twin too. Nah, for real. But not like that though, y'all. I ain't no disrespectful nigga like that. You dig? I ain't gonna lie though. That shit was pretty good though. It was so whack because I was only able to hit it for a few minutes because somebody said some. I heard AJ. Look, I heard AJ. Somebody saw some. And it sounded like somebody in the storage room, and I was like, oh. That shit's so lame. I could have kept hitting that shit. Ain't nobody never come out there though. But that bitch, hey, excuse me, I ain't mean to call her that. Her shit was super weird though. She's talking about keep hitting it, keep hitting it, keep hitting it. I was like, damn, you must did this before, girl. I thought you was gay. I ain't gonna lie. She gave the little top and all that this little shit. Nah, I ain't with no police. At the same time, I don't got nothing against the police though. The police already know who I am. Uh, the police know who I am. And you trying to play games? Stop playing. No limit speed. I like your name. No limit, like no limit, like New Orleans, Master P. Nah, I ain't with the police. But at the same time, though, you can call me a police because I tell the police on your ass, nigga. I'll call the FBI on your ass. I'll rat on your ass. What I told you earlier. I said snitch on the snitches, lie on the liars, and the niggas who try to make people look not too good, Make their ass embarrass their ass. Isn't that a good theory? Isn't that a good hypothesis? Isn't that a good ideology? Just think about it. You're gonna be protected. Get a bitch. Stop playing on me. You better help me get a job. Help me help me get a job, motherfucker. You see me on here right now. I'm giving you this game, and you trying to somehow get a job. Man, listen. I don't even know who you is. But y'all just trolling though. Look. Look at the laughing emojis. They crazy. But nah, look, I ain't gonna even lie. This dyke, I ain't gonna call her no dyke. I'm gonna say the girl who like girls. Because I promise, if I went to Negative right now and seen what's up with her, I could really, I ain't gonna lie. I really got game though, y'all. I just don't use my game like that because I be chilling. Like I'm like a nigga who can manipulate the masses at the same time. I ain't trying to do none of that. Lead it up to who. I ain't trying to manipulate the masses and shit like that, right? But nah. I am going back to my city negatives though. Have you ever been to have any of y'all ever been Three Kings? I ain't gonna lie, I like that name. What they say? I'd rather sit on the sidewalk. Nah, we ain't sitting on no sidewalk, buddy. Don't sit on no sidewalk. Walk on the sidewalk, nigga. Walk on the motherfucking sidewalk. Walk on it. That's what it's for. Now you can't sit on it, but you don't want you know how they say what they call it whenever you sit on the concrete too much and your asshole start coming out. I forgot what they call it. Hemorrhoids. Don't be sitting on the sidewalk, nigga. You want hemorrhoids? You want hemorrhoids? Nigga, you better stand up. Better walk like Pantera, Texas, Arlington. You know what I'm saying? For real though, y'all. But look. We was talking about the LGBTQI community. That's why I don't have nothing against them. Man, I promise. If I'm not tripping, I think I smashed at least one or two ladies that like ladies. If I ain't tripping, let me think. And look, then listen. You would never know. Some of the ladies that I dealt with, they probably did like ladies. Now, a few of them did. Some of them was freaky as fuck, though. I ain't gonna even lie. She raised okay. What they say? Where does it say 3U? I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, Three Kings. Oh, D Kings. Man, listen. Look, let me let you know what let me let you or let me let you know what I think you talking about. You could be talking about three people who ain't on my level. Them niggas ain't no Three Kings. Them niggas ain't no Three Kings. They ain't no three wise men and none of that. You know who they are? Three humans. That's all they are. Just like you. You're three humans. Three humans. They're not no Three Kings. You watching the king right now. You're getting entertained by a king. And I don't mind entertaining you. You hear me? Just a little bit. But yeah, though, I ain't gonna get on the chick too much. All I gotta say is that shit was good as fuck though. I ain't gonna even lie. To be honest, I ain't gonna. That shit was super wet. It got wet quick. Motherfuckers was like, keep going. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying my best, but I ain't have to try my best because that shit's already cool. You know. I'm mad that I stopped though, because I was like, I don't want nobody to come in here and all that shit. Ain't nobody never even come in that bitch. That motherfucker had just graduated from high school. I think I was like 22 or something like that. I don't know how old I was. I think I was 22, 23. A person was like 18. I think she was like 19. But yeah, that shit was real good though. I seen that motherfucker. She tried to act like she don't know who I am. She already know. She was probably trying to play game, but nah, it wasn't that. I already knew what it was. I was like, yeah, you remember that shit, girl. You remember that shit. She sucked that shit too, though. I ain't gonna even lie. But you know what's crazy, though, y'all? If YouTube don't mind me explaining this and talking about it, I never really just got the head that I wanted though. It's like I don't want to say that. I'm gonna say oral sex. I never got the oral sex that I wanted like that back in the day. It's like they always try to play games. Give me that lame ass head, bitch. Man, you know you need to put some spit on that shit. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see why I'm trying to be cool. I don't want that on my channel. I don't want to be looked at like that on my channel. I know it's ghetto Neurovision. I know it's ghetto Neurovision, but no, 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 no. We not in the ghetto no more. Okay. At the same time, this is not, you know, they in the dictionary. If you look up the word ghetto, they say it's a Jewish neighborhood. It's a poor Jewish neighborhood. So you know what that shit means. And every time they always say black people, oh yeah, you're ghetto. But no, the ghetto supposed to be a Jewish poor neighborhood. Why I gotta be about black people? See? See what I'm saying? Vision. I'm gonna put you on this shit. But nah, for real though. So we gonna get off the sex talk. We gonna get off the LGBT community talk. And shout out to everybody in the LGBTQI community. I ain't gonna even lie. Nigga, look, yeah, I ain't gonna say too much. We ain't gonna say too much about that. All I gotta say is I hope y'all having a good night. Nah, for real though. Y'all already know what it is, man. I got love for y'all though. I got love for the people in the world. It's just like y'all don't know who I am no more. You know, like these last few days, I don't even know who I am now. Or no, I know who I am. I see myself changing. I didn't know I was gonna change like that though. I was like, oh my God, what's going on? I was like, God, what's going on? I had to ask, I put that on the number 13, death and rebirth, and on the number 3. I said, what? What's going on, man? What's going on? Nah, I ain't gonna even. That shit was so lame though, man. I'm thinking about this shit from back in the day though. In the storage room. Hey, you heard me? Look, man, ain't nobody even come out there, man. That shit pissed me off. At the same time, I was happy that I was able to get them little few minutes in. I ain't gonna even lie. Maybe a motherfucker, yeah, oh, nah, a motherfucker came for real, for real. I know a motherfucker did. Because I can tell, like, after a few minutes, a motherfucker starts, oh, keep going, keep going. But look, we ain't gonna talk about that no more though, cause I don't want my channel to be on no shit like that. Like this channel is about hip hop, so I can talk about that type shit. At the same time, I just choose not to do none of that. I don't want to do none of that. Like I'm a very sexual person. I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. Like if I'm with my lady, I'm very sexual. Like man, I promise. The people wouldn't even know. They'd just be like, oh, he a nice ass, cool guy and all that. I don't care what you say about me as my ass. Like you don't even know who I am. And then look, at the end of the night, when I give him my chick, motherfucker going crazy, crazy, for real, for real, for real, for real. Like yeah, you know, I'm not the type that'll do certain shit like too much freaky shit. You know, I don't got to do too much because all I got to do is touch their ass. I touch their ass, real talk, real talk. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Let me give y'all a little clue and a little trick. Massage their ear. I massage a motherfucking ear. Yeah. Massage their ear while looking at them in their eyes. Massage both of their ears while looking at them in them. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Y'all don't know nothing about that type shit though. It's natural. It's like it's really magical. I ain't gonna even lie. Promise. One time I ain't gonna even lie. One more thing. One time I put a chick, I put a chick feet in my mouth or whatever. That motherfucker was laughing. She was like, she thought it was so funny. But she liked it though. I put that motherfucker feet in my mouth. I was like, yeah, girl, yeah, girl. She's like, I'm a very sexual guy at the same time. I just don't. I'm appropriate though. I'm a professional person. I'm a businessman, so I don't really talk about certain shit, and I don't know. Like even if a person was saying, "Oh yeah, son, I just hit that bitch last night. That pussy was splashing." I don't want to hear about that, buddy. You dig? Why you telling me about your chick? Now I want to try her. See, that's a lot of the chicks that I had, or one of the main chicks that I had, right? I told everybody about it. I was like, yo, yeah, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Man, everybody wanted to try. Even if everybody was already on game about a certain person, they wanted to try that shit. After Nino tried it, like I was happy as fuck. Hey, what's good, buddy? What's good? Nah, don't call me Unc though. Don't call me Unc. Tragic Magic. YB. What's good, buddy? At the same time, don't call me Unc though, cause I already know what that Unc shit mean. You trying to like I ain't your uncle. At the same time, I don't mind being your uncle though, you know. But why would I be your uncle when I'm the Godfather of the United States? So say hi, Godfather. If you got a kid, I Christian your kid right now. Just come bring me $50. I pray for your kid in the name of Jesus Christ, and I bet your kid to be good for life. So ain't nothing wrong with saying hi, Unc, with my girl. Oh, Queen's Life. Queen's Life. Nah, 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 nah. That's not your girl. That's not your girl. That's my girl, nigga. Or that was my girl. And whoever, if the girl's still alive, she still remember me. That's not your girl, buddy. Stop lying, okay? And you said Queen's Life, so that means you hold on, Queen's. Oh, Queen's Life. My bad, my bad, my bad. I thought it was said Queen. Well, you might be a man. Man, that ain't your girl, nigga. Any girl who I was with, they still my girl to this day. I just don't care about them. They care about me though, and you know they care about me. And then I ain't got nothing against you, Brody. Like I'm just chilling, like for real. I'm just telling y'all about different little stories and shit like that. We was talking about the LGBTQI community, and then we was talking about like things that's a little sexual. I don't want to get. I'm this is not that channel. I don't talk about no explicit shit or none of it on this channel. I learned that don't do certain stuff on the channel because like people want you to if I don't talk about fucking bitches all day, they ain't gonna want to listen to me. And to be honest, I'm a real one, man. I ain't smashed none in years, y'all. I'm just telling y'all like certain little stories, and y'all like them. It's entertaining y'all. You dig? I'm just being honest. You know, I'm just being honest. At the same time, look how good I look though. If I look, I ain't disrespectful. If I talk to your girl though, and you break up with her, you already know. If I talk to her a few minutes, she let me have my way, you will be right back on here upset and not too happy because I'm going to smash that ass. I might stick my dick in that asshole too. See, ain't this crazy? Because you into that. I'm not into any of that stuff, y'all. You ever heard freaking a lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets? I'm a man in the streets. I'm a godfather in the streets, and you know what up when it comes to the other shit. A godfather in the streets, and you know what up when it comes to that. Yeah, yeah, that's me. You know, that's why I don't care. I haven't hit nothing in years, man. I don't care about this shit. I really don't. To be honest, look, let me put y'all on another little story real quick. The last little chick I hit, it was really a humiliation ritual. Niggas recorded that shit. They had the bitch be nasty with me, be mean, and talk shit to me. So I'm gonna have them gangsters come for your head. This bitch ain't never talked to me like that, and she talked to everybody like that, y'all. She a crazy mother. Well, she was. She get drunk. She'll say, "Man, bitch ass nigga." Look, YouTube. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to curse. She'll call him bitch ass nigga. One of my cousins-in-laws beat her ass one time. And then he gonna try to text her and tell some, I know you a strong back lady and all that. I'm so sorry. That nigga crazy. To my Terrell. But nah, look. She ain't never talked to me like that though. That's how I knew somebody got her to do that shit. They paid her to do that. Because she already know. Nino's so sweet. Nino, man. Nino magical as fuck. I'm not about to talk to him like that. Another nigga was trying to beef with me who I had like, it wasn't even no beef really. It was like somebody else who had a beef with me who tried to make that guy have a beef with me, right? He was a scary ass little skinny little short nigga with glasses on, you know. Like I beat that nigga ass right now. If I seen him, I'd slap him right away. I'm just saying how serious it is if it wasn't serious. At the same time, the nigga is crazy though. He crazy as fuck. And he get his little hustle on though. But he was getting his hustle on through me and through my people. And then my people said, hey, keep fucking with him, man. Don't worry about none of that. And I was like, what? I ain't about to fuck with that nigga, son. Had to fuck with him though, man. That's what the hustle is. I ain't like that shit though, because the police had something to do with that shit. Or something like that. The police ain't want to go get that nigga. And the whole time I'm in my apartment screaming and shit. My mom and my sister telling me, calm down, calm down. I said, no, fuck that. I already know this shit ain't cool. But anyway, even though that girl that I was dealing with, she wasn't really even, I don't even consider her a girlfriend. She was just like a little cutty buddy, a little smash buddy, right? She a pretty black girl or whatever. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't mind talking to her. At the same time, nah. Once you disrespect the Godfather, it's like I can't talk to you no more after that. If I see you, I ain't gonna be disrespectful or nothing. Now, we probably can have a few words. It's just like I ain't about to talk to you like that no more, though, baby. Hell nah. You disrespected me. You didn't want to smash me how I wanted, And the bitch always acted like that too, though. She ain't never want to, give that oral like I wanted. She ain't never want to do certain shit. That's because a bitch mine was always somewhere else. At the same time, she did have love for me. And I know the girl still got love for me, so I ain't got nothing against her. That's still my friend. I just probably will never talk to her again. It was just like somebody got her to do that. And I told her, I said, yeah, I know somebody. I ain't really say that. You know what I said? I was on some lame shit. I was like, I forgive you, girl, and all that little shit. And she's like, I love you, Nino. I was like, I love you too. In my head, I was thinking, you dumb bitch. I see what you doing now. Somebody got you to come play with me. They gave you $300 to come play with me. Because she's talking, oh yeah, somebody just paid $300 for my nails. I said, girl, who the fuck gonna pay $300 for my nails? Your nails ain't even done right now. What are you talking about? People can't play me. But I still love the girl though. I ain't gonna even lie. If she was right here with me right now, you already know what we'll be doing. At the end of the night. What time it is right now? 1:59. Oh yeah, we'll be doing it right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be like, hey bitch, it's time to give me that good oral now. You know what that means. It gotta be different. It gotta be different than the past. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm about to hit this girl up tomorrow though, for real. Tomorrow, for real. I'm about to I'm about to get on Facebook and be like, hey, what's going on? You all right? I know Sun out too. I already know Sun out. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. Nigga, I travel where he at. Say something to me. Say something to me, boy. I travel to where you at. And then, niggas will know I'm coming that way. And they'll tell you. But guess what? You ain't gonna see that shit. I knock your ass out. I sucker punch a nigga. And I ain't no sucker. I'm a real gangster. Or I'm a real godfather. I used to be a gangster. I ain't no gangster shit. I'm not in the streets, y'all. Police, I'm not in the streets. FBI, I'm not in the streets. CIA, I'm not in the streets. Internal affairs. I'm not in the streets. Military of the USA. I'm not in the streets. I fuck with the USA. Shout out to Donald Trump. Donald Trump, buddy. Donald Trump. Shout out to Donald Trump. Shout out to the USA, man. You know, I'm a American black Indian. I don't fuck with y'all. I don't fuck with a lot of people, but at the same time, I'm happy I can, you know, you see that I'm on here. You see I'm on this bitch right now. It's okay. I can fuck with y'all a little bit. Niggas was laughing at me earlier. That's our girl. Man, you niggas stay trying to play games, my nigga. Like, that's not your girl, nigga. You lying. You might not even know who I am, you heard me? And even if you knew who I was, that's not your girl, bitch ass nigga. Like, oh, you know what? That's your girl. That's your girl. We're gonna leave it like that. You right. You right. You got that. You got that. Y'all be trying to play these romantic games and these little love games and shit like that. It's like, bitch, if I got around the bitch, yeah, you already know what they gonna do for me. I ain't trying to just smash a motherfucker. I want their money. I want to build a life with them. I want them to change their life. And you talking about, oh, that's my girl. Man, bitch, I don't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. Oh, sorry, my bad, YouTube. And I'm sorry to you too. You know, official geek 2093. Like, it ain't nothing like that. I don't care if that's your girl. I don't care if that's y'all girl. And you talking about that's our girl. See, you on some bullshit. You talking about our. What about yours? You talking about ours. That's how you get down? You share bitches? Oh, yeah. See, me and you ain't on the same thing, buddy. I don't share girls. I did that when I was in the streets. And I ain't really do that when I was in the streets. You know why? Let me light me a little incense. I ain't do that when I was in the streets, you know? I just knew when it comes to the game and shit like that, even I ain't in no game. When I was doing certain shit, nigga, I ain't in no game. I'm in no game. I ain't in no game. I'm not in the game, buddy. I just do what I do. And I do it good. So you talking about that's our girl. And ain't no I ain't gonna judge you. If that's y'all girl, cool. But guess what though, buddy? You already know. If I ever got around the fucker, that bitch would be mine only. Since you want to say that shit. That motherfucker will be mine only. Somebody, that's our girl. Man, we ain't with that sex. Y'all on some sex coach shit though. That's what y'all niggas on. So that's our girl. That's the same thing my one of my brothers said before he died. He told some, I ain't gonna lie to you, know. Yeah, there's your girlfriend, but you got a shirt on. I said, hell nah, buddy. That nigga was getting on me though. He was talking shit. My mom was like, why he talking to you like that? I was like, don't worry about it. You know, because he said some stupid shit before he was talking shit to me. So I was like, you know, don't worry about it, y'all. And then they was disrespecting my mama and all that shit. I ain't like that at a barbecue. And that's old shit. That's old shit. We forgive everybody. We been forgave them. I'm cool with my whole family. I don't care what happened. I don't care how they feel too. You dig? I don't care. We cool. If you want to be cool, we cool. If you don't want to be cool, shit, that's on you. You're gonna be looking like something wrong with you. You don't want to be on none of that. I put that on the police. Since a nigga want to bring up the police, so I say, is you with the police? Y'all with the police, nigga. You could be a police saying that shit to me, as a matter of fact. Nigga, you know I'm smart as hell. I don't got nothing against no police, nigga. I don't want no smoke with nobody. At the same time, you know, I don't care though, y'all. Y'all know I don't care. I break all the rules. You dig? The only thing is I'm not actually doing crime. I'm not doing no crime. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, I had to tell y'all about a little few chicks and shit. Oh, you know what? Since we was talking about LGBTQI shit, let's get back on that just real quick. I'm gonna tell y'all about a few of my experiences that I had when I was in Atlanta one time. I was in the underground mall. I was sitting down, right? and this white dude came out of nowhere. This nigga eyes was glossing. I promise. He had a rainbow shirt on. He was like, I don't know how he was looking, but he scared me though. I was like, what the fuck? Then he gonna talk some, hey, how you doing? I was like, hey, how you doing? And I looked at him. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? What this nigga got going on? That's one experience I had. I also had another experience. I'm telling y'all about real shit that happened in my life. It ain't really personal. It's just certain shit. One of my people that I love, they passed away. A motherfucker, I was living with them in Atlanta too. Like in the night, a motherfucker try to come in the room and do something. I don't know what it was. And I would always be like, man, what the fuck you doing? And the motherfucker just like walk off and shit like that. One time though, that's this same person, even though this is a person who I love, I'm just telling y'all, since you talking about LGBTQI, one time, look, I promise, nigga, I was on the couch, right? In Atlanta. And then nobody will never know what I'm talking about. And that's why I don't say no name and shit. Because especially if I have respect for a person, because I actually love a person, and the person dead. Don't disrespect the dead. Like one time, look, son, one time I woke up, a nigga was pissing on me, dude. For real. A nigga was pissing on me. And you know what's so crazy? Like it took me years to find out that a motherfucker was kind of like bi or bisexual or gay. It could have been something. I don't think a nigga was gay. He was like bisexual. A nigga was pissing on me, dude. For real. I woke up. I got so mad. Dude. I was like, what the fuck? And you know what's crazy? The person didn't know what we're doing. They was drunk. And they had like lots of spirits and demons and shit like that on them. For real. Let me tell you about another. I'm trying to think about like LGBTQI like encounters that I had. Okay, one time in Natchitoches, Louisiana. Like, a person wanted me to work. I was trying to work to make a little money, right? When I think I was like 20 years old. A motherfucker was nigga was almost begging me to have sex. And I was like, nah, dude, like, I ain't know, no. And the nigga was like, hey, I'll pay you more money. Cause I think it was like $20 or some shit like that. And somebody just said $20 or some shit like that. Y'all trying to read a nigga future? No, I'm just playing. I'm not future, but a past. I think it was more than it was like $20, like I had worked for like $20 and some weed or some shit like that. It wasn't really nothing too much that I was doing. I think a nigga seen me and he was like, oh damn, this nigga look good as hell. So he was like, yeah, you want to make a little money? I was like, yeah, I don't mind. Nigga, I'm trying to, yeah, whatever. So I went to go, I don't even remember what I did, like working or whatever. But the nigga was like, if you want extra, blah, 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 blah. I was like, I don't know about that. He already knew I wasn't really down with it. It looked like he had got a little upset, but he wasn't tripping too much though. That was a negative. And then I found out that same nigga, he was fucking with two of my homeboys. And these niggas was gangsters. Like, I ain't gonna say they was just gangster like that. They was really crash outs, but they was gangster at the same time though. They was like some original little gangsters. It had something to do with their family, how they grew up and all that, right? Even though they was like retarded. One of them died. One of them in Angola in Louisiana, Angola prison for life. Cause they killed one of my homeboys. You did? Ain't this crazy? And I heard they was fucking with that nigga. I heard that nigga fuck both of them. For real. I know a lot of shit. I ain't never say nothing about that though. So a lot of niggas gonna learn to respect a real G who can keep it quiet. You dig? And I ain't talking about no gangster, none of that. Bitch, I'm a godfather. I own all this shit. I don't care how much a person try to not show no love to a real G. Shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. In the name of God, nigga. You want me to say that? I know y'all grew up in church, especially if you black. You don't gotta be black. You grew up in church. I don't know. Most of y'all got other religions and shit. You might be Muslim or some shit like that. Excuse my language. YouTube, excuse my language. And man, get what, man? Let me give a big shout out to YouTube, buddy. YouTube, y'all showed me so much love. Y'all let me get this far, man. Like, I wish we can toast right now. I'm making a toast to y'all right now. This is a toast to like more success, more blessings, more power, more influence, more riches, more bitches. No, I'm just playing. No, for real. On YouTube. No, and off of YouTube. Off of YouTube. It's like ladies that's on YouTube, I want them. YouTube, hook us up. I think y'all know who I like. Y'all be seeing who I'm checking out. YouTube know everything, huh? Nah, I'm just playing. Hold on, nah, for real. Let me take this little sip real quick because I'm toasting to us for real. Beep. Yeah, though. Let me tell y'all about another LGBTQI encounter that I had. Oh, nah, I ain't telling y'all about that one. Because that one right there changed my life. I ain't gonna lie, that one right there changed my life. And I'm a real secret society nigga. And that other shit, it wasn't really no secret society shit. It was just like some regular shit. The other ones though, I ain't saying nothing about them. I just know LGBT LGBTQI community. I got love for y'all. Y'all just like everybody else. And at the same time, y'all are different. Y'all very significant. Y'all very special. You know, and let's say if I was a preacher and I had me a church, I would allow y'all to come and I will really show love to y'all, like for real, for real. You know why? Because that's just like a person don't have to be LGBTQI, right? It can just be like a person who's different, and other people don't know how to deal with that person. I know how to deal with you though. You know how much that I know how to deal with you, like for real, for real. So everything good. That's it. So we're not gonna talk none of that talk no more. Okay, we didn't talk the little freaky talk. You see, you get a few things on the channel. At the same time, you might not hear me talking like that on the channel no more. I don't want to be talking no freaky shit on this bitch and shit like that. We talk about rappers and shit like that on here. That's what we talk about. We talk about all types of shit, which is like, you know. I ain't gonna lie. I guess I'll talk to y'all later though. I love y'all so much with all my heart, man. Okay? We really in this bitch. We really in this bitch. We really on this bitch. I'm about to roll me a little tobacco up. We really in this bitch. Oh, my bad. YouTube, I'm sorry. I ain't mean to keep cursing like that. I ain't mean to keep cursing like that, YouTube. We really in here though. Like, wow. Do I sound like no. How Flavor Flav sound? Flavor Flav. Wow. Nah, for real though. I'll talk to y'all later though, y'all. I love y'all. No cap. I'll talk to y'all later, man. And I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all just don't know how much I appreciate y'all. And YouTube, man, I love y'all, man. Y'all hoes need to give me $1 million, man. For real, I get on this bitch every day. I don't care how much people try to get on my nerves. Give me $1 million, YouTube. For real. Let's have a sit down. You know I'm the Godfather. Okay? Let's have a sit down, man. Give me $1 million. For real. I promise I ain't gonna spend it all in one place. Nigga, I'm gonna put that shit right back into YouTube. Real talk. I might find other artists like rappers or and other people who do certain stuff on YouTube. I don't want to talk about it that much, and I put money into them. Man, I promise that's gonna bring more money. YouTube makes so much money. YouTube is the biggest platform in the world, and niggas gonna be like, "No, it's not." Yes, it is, nigga. And then YouTube got YouTube Music. Ain't that good? Ain't that cool? And you know I do music too. Yeah, I'm about to buy me a little microphone and shit like that. Start recording in the bathroom. I ain't lying. I should have been done that shit, but at the same time, it's okay, man. We all made mistakes. It's time to correct them now. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. I love y'all. Real, for real, for real. I'm about to smoke a little tobacco and listen to some Mexican music and just be and just cool. You know I'm in Texas. Yeah, Texas, California. You know, Indian, America, Americano. All the plugs that I know. What Jay-Z said. It's Dominico, Cubano, Americano. All the plugs that I know. Hey, tell the Mexican mafia to pull up on me. Give me a few bricks. No, I'm just playing. They don't want me to get down like that again, huh? They'll be like, phone. Hey. Queen's like, you be saying some little certain stuff, man. It's okay. I ain't tripping on you, buddy. You probably was like the first person who commented. Yeah. You was the first person who commented on the live though. So I appreciate you, Queen's life. I appreciate all y'all. For real. I don't care about nobody. I don't like a lot of people. And people don't know how I get down really. And I'm not about to tell them. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna just keep being nice. Hey, what's going on, you guys? Are you doing good today? How has your day been? No, I'm just playing. I'll talk to y'all later, y'all. For real. Love y'all, man. Real talk. I appreciate y'all so much, man. These niggas don't know how much I appreciate them. Man, I promise I want to do some weird shit right now. Just to make myself feel a little better. Because it's like y'all niggas don't understand. Look, y'all don't understand. Excuse me. You don't understand how much I appreciate y'all, man. Back in the day, I would have wished for shit like this. I can get on live and like 80 people get on the live, 30, 35 people get on the live, 100 people get on the live, and they might go down to like 65 or something. Man, I love that. I got influence. I've been had influence though. It's all about the money now though. So the influence is cool. It's just like I have to get that money now. I'm gonna find somebody to get that money for me. You did. I'm gonna find somebody to get that money for me and bring it to me. I promise. Y'all know. I love y'all, man. With all my heart. Y'all have a good night, man. For real. It's a beautiful thing. Like it's a beautiful blessing. Like I'm glad that we all just blessed. For real. I'll talk to y'all later, man. For real. Later. We don't say bye. We don't say bye. We don't say bye. We say later. I'll see y'all later. Okay?